at 236 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Wrestling 2. And his partner, 265 pounds from Tennessee, the Junkyard Dog.
Brooke caution to the wind. Cowboy Bill wants a non-title match, but it makes no difference with the contestants in the ring.
Well, the people knew this was going to be a Donnybrook. They were standing from the moment the men started out to the ring. And Albert Neely almost got his face knocked off just getting too close. You can't give instructions to these guys. This is war. A non-title bout, so nothing's at stake except pride. But pride is what motivates every great athlete, and you got 4 of them out there. The crowd going 2-2-2, and they were rocking and rolling to JYD's music. Calling them Ted and Sue when they were talking about Debiase and Matt Bourne. Ted and Sue. Of course, I'm still a little bit mired in that previous bout when Tiger Conway came out like a brave young man and made a challenge, wanted to make a name for himself. He faced the most awesome man possibly to ever walk on Mid-South turf. And then Hacksaw Dugan, the man who just doesn't care. He just is an enigma. I don't know what turns him on or off because he just picks his time and just seems to attack people. Hacksaw Dugan came out of nowhere and speared Conway, and Conway had to be helped from the ring a little bit shaky in between during the commercial break. It was a disqualification, so it goes down on the record as Conway won the match, but we all saw that in that incident he certainly didn't win the war, but Wrestler 2 will show you how to win the war. I'll guarantee you, he's a winner. You can say that with a capital W. And that man on the other side, JYD, a man who's caused so much controversy. And, of course, a lot out of this match on October 27th. JYD forced to leave for 90 days. And then Stagger Lee and 2 on December the 8th in another big match against Debiase and Bourne, when Mr. Olympia had to take his place and Mr. Olympia had to leave for 60 days. And Mr. Olympia will be back right here next week, and I know he's got a bone to pick. And, of course, March the 21st in New Orleans, the big one-night tournament for the North American Tag Title. A lot of big names in it. Chavo Guerrero, Tiger Conway Jr., Mr. Olympia, and the Black Ninja, Kendo Nagasaki. We found out who the individual was who made that ceremonial challenge last week, and he is here and will be up next. Of course, April the 16th, downtown Superdome time in New Orleans. Lots of big things happening. There's going to be a big brass knuck tournament in Houston this summer. Paul Bosch and Peter Burkholz have assured us of that. Right now, you've got a battle going, and these people haven't sat down. Look at them in that background when you see that high bleacher section there up, and DiBiase's hollering and screaming. We will have the Black Ninja, Kendo Nagasaki, with his spokesman, J.J. Dillon. Lots of things happening. Oh, Matt Bourne came in, but 2. Look at Ted JYD. No wonder, people. That's a smooth team. But you saw also one of the most awesome teams 2 weeks ago, and Andre the Giant, and Mr. USA Tony Atlas. And you saw the attack by Dugan and the attack by Kamala. And, of course, you saw Dugan last week ask DiBiase if he had anything to do with Skandar Akbar. And DiBiase denied it, but I still think there's a smell there that's a little bit rotten. I think DiBiase just saw that had upset the big Hacksaw, and nobody wants Hacksaw upset. Came out to say the dog had intentionally thrown DiBiase over the top rope. If that had been true, that would have been a disqualification. But that's a judgment call, and Ralph really didn't see it that way. Haley's a good referee. He gets in some tough predicaments. Tremendous little businessman up in Arkansas there, and he loves to come down and be on Mid-South Wrestling. Does a fine job of promoting in the summertime Nashville and the Queen. And he gets into some controversies. I would not want to be in the striped shirt out there in this match, because there's no way that you're going to enforce rules and regulations in this bout. Now they're they're double teaming on Mr. Wrestling 2. And 2 is feeling the pain. Matt Bourne and Ted DiBiase. I don't care what. You got to give them. They've got their thing together as far as the team. They said they're going to be the Mid-South Tag Champions for a long, long, long time. And I guarantee you, when you got somebody like Hacksaw in your corner, and if you can get Kamala mad and Akbar mad at the person involved, it can create a problem. I will admit that there is some truth to what DiBiase said. Kamala and Akbar have a personal grudge to settle with Andre the Giant. They do now, that's for sure. All 4 men in the ring, and I think all 4 men in the ring, boy, have been in there more than in the tag action. This is almost very close to a Texas Tornado match. DiBiase in 2. Oh, and Ralph Neely, how can you... Oh, it's breaking down now. And Wrestler 2 really connected on this. Hacksaw Dugan. Hacksaw Dugan, and he speared Wrestler 2 from behind. He's going for JYD now. Tiger Conway got there. Tiger Conway got there, and he waffled Hacksaw Dugan with a chair. But Kamala's there, and Akbar's on the scene. This is a battle royal. DiBiase climbing back in. And Wrestler 2 nearly calling for the bell, but the bell's not the important thing. JYD just waffles. Oh! JYD waffles. Kamala DiBiase had loaded the glove, and when he went for JYD, he blocked it with that chair. And DiBiase felt it. And Wrestler 2 back up. And the Rat Pack put on the run. And there's another pack right out there in the middle. And right now, they're king of the hill. And that JYD helping up Alfred Neely. And Neely raising their hand.
There he is.
And look at that crowd. You're getting a standing ovation. 2, 2, 2. Tiger.